Gypsy here. Hope you're all having a good day, good evening, wherever you're coming in from. I appreciate you guys showing up. My name's Cynthia Todd, Miss Gypsy, your tarot card reader for the night, for the day, whenever it is. All of my readings are timeless and they are for the collective. And for the ones that I'm doing the personal readings, go ahead and listen to them too, because I'm telling you, we're all tapped in and tuned in with each other in some kind of way. So the first thing I'm going to do is a collective reading, but I'm going to say hello to everyone that's here first. We got Addie, Raquel, and Danelli, Sybil, Patricia, Barbie's in the house, and Ivo. Hey, haven't seen you for a while. Happy to see you here. I love it. I'll take your hugs, baby. I'll take those hugs. Yeah, we're going to just start right on in and get this collective reading going on. You guys, if you want any personal readings, I know I give you personal readings here too, but I mean, if you want more questions or details or really more private, I do personal readings. That's always down there in the description box. If you guys are interested, go ahead and check it out. Okay. All right, let's see. What do we got going on for the collective? What's the energy going on for the collective? Oh, you guys are overthinking. I'm telling you, will you guys get out of your head? We can't be thinking that hard. You know, our thoughts, they normally go into fear, doubt, insecurity, and they come and stab us in the back. We got to be careful with those thoughts, you know? Okay. Yeah, that's the devil. Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh, my goodness. I haven't started out with that kind of a reading in a long time, but the energy has been a little thick since this what do they call it, that solar system storm been going on. It's like, so things are being a little funny here. So hello Melissa, happy to see you here. But anyhow, what else we got going on here? You guys just stay true to yourself, stay in alignment with yourself. Look at, we got some chaos and confusion going on too. I haven't started a reading off like this and forever. Look at, and the load feels heavy. Oh my goodness, what the heck's going on? Trust the divine, you guys. Divine's got a plan. Divine sees all. Nothing goes by divine. Divine's trying to help you guys. Divine's going to help you come in and bring a balance in. Let's align ourselves so we can be operating from our higher self, a balanced self. Look at, we got some negative energy going on here. Let's see. Hold on. I got to get a cleanse in here. Let's see what's going on. I'm telling you, very seldom do I pull cards out that are so, like, on the negative side like that, so quick and so fast. Yeah, Naya's coming in to give us a rescue. Naya, will you fix the cards? Will you flip the script? Will you flip this story around? What's going on here, Naya? I want to know. Naya, she's the happy girl. She's bringing in the happiness. Oh my goodness. So anyhow, yeah, it looks like our thoughts are not operating from a high vibe. There's chaos and confusion, and there's a lot of energy coming at us. We're working really hard, but Divine's got our back somehow. So keep trusting in Divine. I mean, when things get difficult for me, I just lean into Divine, because I know that Divine makes no mistakes. Okay, yeah, just hold your balance, you guys. Stay grounded. Stay true to yourself. So. All right, yeah, there, hold your balance. It's a balancing act to align yourself with your emotional self, so we're in alignment, we're balanced, that we're feeling at ease, that we're feeling grounded. So we're operating from the truth. The truth is our highest self. The truth comes from love and above. It comes from peace. It comes from harmony. It comes from happiness, from joy, from excitement. That's when truth is happening. It comes from love. When you're filling all of your cups up with love, then your heart starts expanding and starts going pitter patter. You know, it just starts vibing. Then the energy flow starts to change. When we start speaking the truth to ourselves and to everything else that's going on around us, you know, if chaos and confusion going on around us, if we speak with calmness, it changes the energy of the chaos, because we're not reacting to it, we're not responding to it. So we're not giving it the power. We're changing it. We're changing the vibration around. Okay. So because we're changing it, so we still feel whole, we still feel complete. We're ending the vibration that started this reading, which is a lower vibration. We started it, but we ended it. We're not allowing the devil to take over. The devil is a lower vibration. Fear, doubt, insecurity, not good enough, not whole enough. We've been sitting there way, way, way too long. It's really time to be flipping your guys' script around to a higher script, to be speaking from love and above, laughter, play, joy, happiness, peace. Speak to yourself something that brings you peace, something that brings you calmness, not something that brings you stress, okay? All right. Oh, we got Lucy in the house too. Hello, hello. And I got 111. Look at. Then the sun comes out and shines. That's the truth, you guys. When we start speaking the truth and we start filling up our cups with love, with peace, with harmony, with passion, with desire, with calmness within, it changes everything. And it ends that background noise, that chaos and confusion. And it allows you to feel like you're in alignment, and it allows you to feel whole and complete. It allows you to be positive again because you shine the light on your life. Let's flip that script. Let's turn that script around to a higher vibration. Let yourself, give yourself the gift of love, okay? That's when new ideas come. That's when new offers come. Looks like a brand new offer, a solid offer that's coming your way, all because you're in alignment now. That we're not operating from fear and doubt and insecurity like this isn't going to happen. We're operating like, I'm trusting in myself. I'm trusting I'm going in the right direction. What is meant for me will find me. What is meant for me will come to me, That's just, and trust in that, not from the chaos or the confusion that comes on in. Trust in divine, because divine sees all. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, divine comes in with a tower moment. We've got a tower moment going on here. I think there's somebody out there, there's a divine masculine that has held his love back for so long. I deal with so many readings with twin flames and soulmates and no contacts, that there's this divine masculine energy that he has really loved his divine feminine for a long time, but he's held it back so long. I sense that he's the one that's going through this tower moment. I mean, because he can't do that. You can't keep holding love back. When you do, this is what happens. You hold love back and the devil comes into the house. That is, you're not taking that brave movement. You're not being courageous enough to go after what it is that you believe is meant to be yours. But this is divine masculine that's had a lot of love, that he's held it back so long that he's breaking down. That's what I get. All right, yeah, so the highest priest sees things that you don't see. Let's see, the highest priest is tapped in and tuned in with divine. Let's see what the message is. Yeah, the highest priest sees your success. The highest priest sees your joy, sees your reward, sees your victory. This is even being seen in the spotlight, or your own spotlight. It doesn't have to be a celebrity or anything. It could just be that you see your own light. But this is saying it's hidden, it's a secret, or maybe you're keeping your vibration a secret. I don't know. Oh, what's going on? Maybe this divine masculine is keeping you a secret because you're in the spotlight. Okay. He doesn't want to bring you any of his problems. It looks like he's gotten some problems there. So, let's see. Yeah. That's an emperor here. That's an emperor. He's been holding himself back for some time. It's just been way too long. And you can't hold love back. Love has to come out and shine. It has to, that's love supports us. Love allows us to grow. Love is expansive, So there's this divine masculine that's been holding his truth back as the divine feminine continues on speaking her truth. Okay. This divine masculine, he has a lot of responsibilities. He has a kingdom to run. He has a castle to build. He has so much responsibility. Work is always first. It's work, work, work. He doesn't even have time for love. So. And, so this divine feminine, she speaks her truth from her higher self. There is something hidden, something you guys can't see within this journey that you guys are on. and or about a decision that needs to be made. What you don't see is this divine masculine's getting ready to go on a journey to come forward to speak his truth because he can't hold love back anymore. I'm telling you guys. He's got to come forward and speak his truth. And the divine feminine, you don't see it. It's hidden, okay? The journey that he's getting ready to take to come forward and speak his truth, okay? Yeah, it's going to be exciting too. It's a high vibration. Yeah, it's exciting. He's excited about sharing how much love. He has so much love for you. It makes him, I want to use this word gitter or giddy. It's not a word I normally use, but it makes him giddy. It makes him excited. It makes him feel like a little kid again. So, yeah, it is somebody that made you feel like you weren't worthy of their cause in the past, in the past at some time, you know. But he wants to come forward and make it up, you know. He wants to come forward and let you know that was wrong. He just, not that it was wrong, it's just that he, you know, he had work to do. So, but this is divine masculine. He comes forward correct. He comes forward loyal. He has been watching you for some time, but he's ready. He's ready to pursue his divine feminine. Then finally the highest priest disclosed it. Yeah. Oh, look at, I'm telling you, he wants to come forward and offer you a cup of love, and he wants to do it in a playful way too. I mean, because this, look, he's in his little shorts. He forgot to put his britches on. Yeah. He wants to be a little playful, or he wants to get somewhere else a little bit faster. I don't know. You guys use your mind. Yeah, he actually wants to work together with you as a team player, because he sees you as the Empress. The Empress, she's everything. She's bomb. She's badass, you know. She's nurturing, and she's kind, and she's loving and caring, and she speaks her truth from her highest self. She operates from her high vibration. She is tapped in and tuned in with divine. She speaks her truth. I don't know if I already said that, but anyhow, she is badass, and that's what he has recognized. He has seen. He can't let her go. If he doesn't show up for her, well, he's not showing up for himself. He will be heartbroken for the rest of this lifetime until they meet up again, I guess. I don't know, but it looks like this is a king that's ready. He's ready to pursue his divine feminine. He's trying to make some choices. He has different choices or options or decisions to make. That he's trying to hold and trying to balance out. Yeah, it has to do with a decision. He's got choices or options that he's got to balance out about a decision about him coming together with you guys, with the divine feminine. And divine feminine, you don't see it. No matter how much I go to tell you this is happening or this is going on, or no matter how many thoughts you try to think, you know, your thoughts are going to go, oh, this isn't happening. This is out of fear, doubt, and insecurity. We got to just totally trust in divine. Divine knows exactly what it's doing, okay? So divine feminine, don't even try to think about it. Yeah, it looks like somebody's trying to be a little sneaky. All right, because they want to come into union with you. They want to get together with you. They want to reunite with you. That means that you've known this person in the past at some kind of place at some kind of time, before they want to get back together with you, but they're being a little bit sneaky with it. Yeah, it is somebody that loves you. They love you so very much. You know, I think all their waking hours they think about you, and they try to work really hard to just get you off your mind, get you off their mind, but that doesn't work. You know, you're still on their mind while they're working. In fact, part of the work that they're doing, they probably include, when they bring your energy in, they're kind of including part of that energy flow within the work that they're doing. It's kind of pretty cool. It's kind of pretty neat. You guys might kind of do the same kind of thing, but you know, these are two people that are in love with each other. So, ooh, we got a flyer here. What's going on? This is the judgment card. Divine's making a final judgment call about you guys coming together, because Divine wants to make sure you guys are in alignment. Wants to make sure that, you know, that you guys are willing to work through this. You know, you're willing to go up and down. You're willing to go do this journey together, because you know, when you guys come together, it just doesn't just all of a sudden magically it all happens. I mean, it may all magically happen, but we still have that emotional self. So, you know, there's going to be times that one of you is going to melt down or the other one's going to explode. And Divine wants to make sure that, you know, both of you be able to stay in alignment when the other one, you know, when one goes out of alignment, that one can stay in alignment so you guys can stay balanced within each other. That, you know, that you're both are willing to allow the emotions to go through you and not just keep holding on to them, okay? Yeah, look at it, for your wishes and dreams to come true. Yeah, Divine's waiting just a little bit longer, not much longer. Divine's waiting to make sure that you guys are going to be in alignment so we can end the chaos, to end the confusions. So Divine's waiting for a rebirth to take place, you know, to finalize. One of the two of you are still in hermit mode at this moment of time, and it is a soulmate connection, or a past life connection. You've known this person before, just put it that way. It's somebody that you love very much, and they love you too, but they may not have ever told you that. But you guys are connected at a soul level. Oh, there is unconditional love there too, okay? All right, anything else you guys need to know? Yeah, he wants to come forward and give you an offer that he's been holding back. And the Divine Feminine says, I only want clarity. She only wants the truth in the matter. She don't want to hear the garbage. She just wants to know maybe where are we at now and where are we going, and are we willing to do this together? You know, she just wants the truth. She doesn't want somebody to come in and to play or anything. So this Divine Feminine, she everything she does is from unconditional love. So she does look back at the journey at times, but when she's looking back at this journey, because it's been a long journey, she's been looking back with calmness, with peace, and she's been looking at how she has grown and how she has come into, she has laid down some stories to rest, but she's found her passion, she's found her desire, and she doesn't allow the thoughts of the past to hold her back. And that has really inspired the Divine Masculine. The Divine Masculine, he's getting his wand out. He's looking for someone to help him with an idea. And he knows this Divine Feminine, if the two of them get together, those ideas will be popping. They'll be coming out like sparks. I mean, they'll get so many good ideas. Those ideas that just been hanging around in the background, but those ideas will come on out. Yep, there he is, that Divine Masculine here. This is his counterpart. These two they're a counterpart together. They're a power couple together. They're both passionate and desirable. I mean, it's an energy flow. It's momentum. You know, when these two come together, they're definitely a power couple. There have been things that have gotten in the way of this power couple in the past that has really knocked the Divine Feminine down. You know, where she was stabbed in the back, left for dead. You know, so but she still got up and she continued on nurturing her seeds and watering her plants, and she is growing and she's gotten stronger, and her life started providing for her in some kind of way, and some kind of movement started taking place. And that's what this person, this Divine Masculine, he just loves that about her, because you guys are soulmates. You guys belong together. You're connected at a soul level, even if you're not together. But he's been watching the Divine Feminine really grow and expand and becoming a better version of herself, and not allowing anything that's happened in the background to keep her down. She just kept on moving. She just kept on moving. She blocked any energy that knocked her down. She did that energy, shut that door. She just held her balance, you know. That Divine Feminine, she held her balance, and that Divine Masculine's been watching, and all he can think about is making a forward movement towards her. Okay, there has been a broken heart that was created in the past, or both of you guys had to heal, or the little Divine Feminine had to heal the broken heart that has happened in the past to be able to find her balance within her own journey to continue on moving forward. She couldn't allow the pain of the past to hold her back, okay? Anything else? Anything else? Okay. And she healed. The Divine Feminine healed herself. She has all the tools to go ahead and heal herself, and she went ahead and did that. No, you're not too late. You're just in time. So, you know, this card kind of would represent like what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the lower vibrations, what we focus on. This is our main focus. We're always looking at what's not working, and I'm trying to get you guys to stop looking at what's not working and let's start looking at what is working, because what's working is already vibing. It's already going in that direction. What's working actually makes us more stable, makes us more strong, allows us to grow. So you guys continue on focusing on what is working. What hasn't worked, just let that energy be. Whatever hasn't worked, there's a reason for it. There's a purpose for it. Stop focusing on what hasn't worked or what isn't working. And yeah, that's what gives you momentum when we're focusing. That's what it is. It's a vibe. That's what I was talking about in the previous show. It's a vibe. When you focus on what's working, what it gives you momentum, so we can go places, so we can move faster, so we can go and afford. So I'm moving faster. Here, it's in movement, all because, you know, you chose your higher vibrational energy. You chose you, okay? Yep, with a brand new beginning, a brand new start, trusting in divine, the Divine Feminine, trust in divine, doesn't know what's happening next, but there's this Divine Masculine wants to come forward and speak his truth because he sees the Divine Feminine. She's operating from her centered self. She's in alignment. She's strong, she's powerful, she's grounded, she's whole, she's complete. She's strong, I told you. Oh, she's put on her peacock wings too. She knows her worth and she knows her value. She's okay on her own, but he's checking her out, okay? When it came to any of the lower vibrational stories that she said, she dealt with that by doing this spiritual work. You know, she invested time and energy in her spiritual work. And what do we end up with? The fairy tale dream of a story, the Ten of Pentacles. Everything you ever wished for and everything you ever wanted, because you stopped focusing on what isn't working and you started focusing on what is working, and that's what gave you strength. That's what gave you momentum. That's what allowed you to continue on, keep going. So keep vibing. Keep going into the energy of what is working, because whatever is working is giving you strength. That's giving you momentum, giving you movement. I went through the whole deck of cards. I think I haven't ever done that in the 4 years I've been going live. I haven't ever gone through the whole deck of cards, but here we went through the whole deck of cards to tell that story. All because it started off with all of that, but I guess it needed to be told that way. All right. All right, let's see. We have more people come in the house. We had Amia, happy to see you here, yeah, and Bishop and VD, the Fox, happy you found the second channel, the second program tonight. Happy you made it here. And I do have everybody on the list. And Multifairy, happy you made it in. So, I hope you're doing better, Multifairy. We've been sending you lots of love bugs. Yeah. So, let's see. Roman, you're first tonight. What I do when I do readings on this kind of night, my list does get pretty long, and so anybody that doesn't want to wait their turn, it's $10 to take a cuts in line, and then you get your reading next. Whoever pays a donation, they get their reading first. It's Vimeo, Cash App, PayPal, or I forget. Sometimes I forget about what we call this chat thing. What do you call it? Super chat? And then my members, they always get to go first. But all pay readings always go before anybody. Okay. So like Roman is Runham. I don't know. She is a member, so she gets to go first. She wants a channel message, and then other than that, it's Divine's choice of who's gonna go next. Alright, so channel message tonight, huh? Let's see which deck it wants to come from. It wants to come from this get some divine love messages for you. It was 5 a.m. in India, and you woke up like crazy to attend. Yeah. No, I didn't know I was going to go live until I went live because, you know, I'm on Divine's clock, you guys. Divine tells me what to do. So yesterday was Wednesday? Yeah, okay. All right. Random. Let's see. I am so proud of who you have become. I wish I could hold you in my arms and tell you how much you mean to me. Nice. I want to come into alignment with you. Oh, I like it. No one will ever compare to you. And I cannot stop thinking about you. You're always on their mind. I don't know. Nothing really makes any sense if you're not on my mind. Nothing makes sense. Nothing at all. What's going on here? Hold on, you guys. My screen is frozen here. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. There we go. That should work. There we go. Well, there's your cards. Yeah, it was frozen, but it's not anymore. We got it. So nothing. Look at this card came out. Nothing makes sense without you, and then the nothing card came out. So that's just giving confirmation. Nothing makes sense without you. Okay. I feel this insane attraction to you. And I truly want to work on this connection. Nice. Says, we are a perfect match made in heaven. Woo, 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 woo. I love it. I am hopeful that we reunite again soon. So, it looks like they're lining up for you and they're feeling lost without you. So, what we got for you? Run 'em. Lucy, you're just happy to be here, and if the universe calls, then who we are to not listen? I don't know. You're really happy, yay. All right, let's see. I got some new people that came in that I don't have on my list. Let's see who it was. I think it was Lucy. Okay. All right, Addie. And what I give you guys for your readings, you either get a collective read. Collective reading. We already did the collective reading. You get a general reading where you all have to. All you guys need to do when I call your name is type in general or channeled message. That's all. Channeled or general. That's all I need. A general reading is what's going to get for you. You're going to get what do you need to know for your highest good, which normally answers any of those background questions that you guys have. You're not allowed to ask me any questions. You're allowed to talk to me, and I can curve the reading around whatever we're talking about, but I don't take any personal questions just because it works better for me. Not unless you do the $10. If somebody pays the $10 and they want to make a personal question, the $10 lets you ask that question. It doesn't only get you cuts in line, but it lets you ask a question. Yes, finally. What changes are coming? What do you mean finally? We just got started. What changes are coming in your life, and how is my life going to change? It's a general reading. Yeah, it's all right. Alright, so we're going to get the general reading, and it's going to tell you what it is, what those changes are, or how that life's going to be. It's going to, do the energetical flow. Well, it's because I'm a healer, and I love healing your guys' stories, and I have my gift is healing stories, and that's the only reason why I utilize the cards. It really lets me. The cards are actually opening up my throat chakra to be able to tell you guys what you need to know. So, all right, this for Addie. All right, Raquel, I got you. Addie, the Empress is out as the first card out. And this Empress is like, see how she has her hand out to Divine? It's like, your wish is, it's like, my wish is Divine's calling. Like, you put your wish out there, Divine hears it. That's the way I look at it. So, this next card has to do with, taking old stories and just de-heading them. That's why they got this head. I'm telling you, these cards. See, the heads are down here. We don't even want to hear those stories that aren't not working. We want to hear the high vibe of a story. Yeah, because we want to be operating from pleasure. We want to operate from an alignment. So. And yeah, it does. That's the Temperance card. To me, it's we have to. When the lower vibration comes on in, we have to sprinkle some. It's my salt and pepper card. The pepper is the negative vibration. The salt is the positive vibration. We're gonna just take the salt, which is the love. We're gonna sprinkle it on to the pepper, which is the low vibes, and then we're just gonna shake it up. What we're doing is we're raising the energy of the lower vibration. We're bringing it into alignment so you can be balanced, okay? All right. This reading is for Addie and Melissa. Which one is real? Is it 1, 2, or 3? I don't know. Well, we can ask that question when we come on in. Love problems. Well, we'll figure that out when we get to you. Okay, Melissa. Okay. So anyhow, back to Addie. Addie, this is like new love is coming in. New love is coming in, a brand new beginning, a brand new start. You won't even see it coming because Divine just brings it to you. You're trusting in Divine. It's something, it's peaceful. It's two people that come together, make a decision to come together. Yeah, this is communication. Come on in. Somebody, there's some communications coming on in that somebody has a lot of love for you. Yeah, they want to communicate. Like, this is the card of communication. They're on their way. I want to tell you how much I love you. I love you unconditionally. I just, I believe that we are meant to be together. I believe that we're a high level of soulmate connection. We need to come together. I'm going to come forward because I love you so much. So it looks like somebody's on their way. They want to tell you how much they love you. And it's all because, you're the Empress. You put the calling out there. So it looks like Divine's going to bring it in. I'm so isolated, don't know who. I know, I hear you. I'm in hermit mode too. So, right now, I do see that here you're still taking care of things to bring a balance within yourself before this happens, okay? So, yeah, they're coming in with a brand new offer, a solid offer. It's touchable, it's tangible, and it could be a love offer. It is a love offer. It's a solid love offer. And as soon as you're at peace and you're no longer even thinking or wondering about love, here it comes. That's what I see. Look at victory, success. Yeah, so it's not something that you have to worry about. When it happens, you will know that that's the person, the right one. Here, what we got, that person will, you will feel so strong from the inside out Your life will change for something better. Yeah, look at the nine of discs. This is 9 pentacles. Knowing your worth and knowing your value. That's exactly when it happens. When we stand in our power, we know our worth, we know our value. We don't need anyone else. But, then that's when they come on in, because we found our strength, So anyhow, that's what I have for you, Addie. You're trying to work on yourself to maintain a balance in your life. Yes, we automatically get to know he's the one. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. Let's go ahead and get Melissa in here. So Melissa, what I do is I already did my general reading, the collective reading. It was in the first 20 minutes of the show. And now I just taken everybody's name down, and I get you guys down on the list. And then I do a reading for you, okay? And you're welcome, you're welcome. Alright. You're welcome, Addie. Let's see. Let's do this for Melissa. Melissa has A, B, and C. We're going to do an A, B, and C for Melissa, okay? Melissa's got love issues, and Melissa wants to know which one of the three. Do I need one? Do I need two? Or do I need three? So I'm going to do that for you. So that's to my understanding, okay? Which one is real? 1, 2, or 3? Okay, we're gonna let you know a little bit of each one. Okay, you, Melissa, first, I need to know that you're still here. You have to let me know in the chat, okay?
Got mail.
I received it. Well, let's just move right on into your reading right now then, because Melissa's not showing up, so Melissa might have went somewhere. So let's see if you wrote a question in there. Or, let's see. Let's go over here. All right. Give me your question, honey. I don't know. I think so. Okay, Melissa, you gotta wait now, because I got a paid reading and you didn't respond to me fast enough, so you have to wait just a moment. Mystic, if you let me know, you write your question in the chat, or let me know if you want a general reading, a channeled message. What does your sister wish she could tell you? Okay. Says something's hidden that you can't see. Might be a little sting, but something's getting ready to change. Something that you will have no control over. It's going to give you a brand new beginning, a brand new start, like a fresh start. Which actually leads you to a, hold on, leads you to a love connection that you've been putting out there, that you've been wishing for. And that connection is going to be successful. You're going to feel more grounded, more whole, more complete. Because when your sister said something is getting ready to change that you have no control over, but it's something that's changing for the better, and it just happens naturally. It's not something that you need to worry about, but it just happens so beautifully. And it is being led and guided by divine. It looks like, with the Lover's card and the Hierophant right underneath that, that's looking like marriage to me, because this is the engagement card, that marriage happens with this love connection. It's an intense connection. It's a connection that you guys speak your truth with, you know, you're not afraid. You know, you're raw and real. And it's a connection that you will be able to feel your worth and stay true to yourself and stay grounded in them too, okay? She seems to be keeping something from herself, but doesn't say it. She seems to be keeping something to herself. She doesn't say it. Something's going to change that you have no control over. A brand new beginning. Maybe it's somebody that she's going to love. Something she wished for. She's not saying something that she's keeping to yourself. It has something to do with, I think it has, to me, if she's holding anything back, she's holding back that she's going to be, that there's this connection here. Maybe she already knows about that connection. And that's hanging around. It's trying, like maybe she's going to get married and she's holding that back. Because that's what I see. Even when I pulled from this other deck of cards, you know, it's like she's, but something's getting ready to change that you have no control over, and it's going to be a brand new beginning. I think it's with her. She's in love with someone. They're going to get married. It's going to happen. Okay, that's what I pick up. She didn't miss her turn. She didn't get her turn because she had to show up when I called her name. Okay. What's the sister hiding? What's the sister hiding that she's not telling you? She's hiding. That's exactly what she's hiding, because this is the same card. Like she like manifested this in. She called this in. It's the same card. Okay, and this is the same card too. You know, this is. I think that she has somebody that she's in love with, that she's going to marry, and she hasn't told anybody. Can I send for one more to ask you if it's related to TB? Okay. No, I'll get you on there, universe. I'm actually just started for the night, so. You're welcome. Okay. And I'm still continuing on with Misty. I just got another donation for her next question. It has to do, she wants to know if this is related to TB. All right. This is Divine Masculine. I get that is TB, okay? This is Divine Masculine's got a lot of passion, a lot of desire, and he's the one that's pursuing her. She knows her worth. She knows her value. And that's who he's pursuing, is her. Yep, and it's all because she knows her worth. She knows her value. She's done the work. She's okay on her own, but it looks like this Divine Masculine, which is the TB, is in the middle pursuing her, okay? So the answer to that question is yes, because TB is leaving behind anything that hasn't been working for him for his highest good. So he's leaving behind, rather it's family, friends, ideas, people, places, things. It could be religious beliefs. It could be generational belief systems. So they're in the middle, leaving things behind. And looks like they have already left things behind. Just so he, like this Divine Masculine is pursuing what he wants, okay? He's going forward to what he wants. He's trusting in himself. He's trusting in Divine. And this is your sister. Your sister is calling him in. Says, come on, baby, come on over. But it's hidden. See, that's what's being hidden. Same card, it's being hidden. I confronted her about it and she said she's not talking to him. That's a lie. Is your sister talking? Here, I'll even get that. Here, you see this? It says yes, no, rephrase, maybe. Let's see what the dowsing tool says. Is your sister talking to TB? Is your sister talking to TB? Look at it. It went right to yes. Is your sister talking to TB? I'll do another one. I'll show you another one. Here, I'll put that one away. I got these too. I got these dowsing rods. Let's see. If it goes inward, it means she's talking to TB. If it goes outward, it doesn't. Okay, let me get it so it's focused. Is your sister talking to TB? That's a yes. Did you see how fast it went to a yes? She is lying to you. You can't tell she's lying. That's it did show you in the first reading too. It's something that's hidden that you can't see, and it has to do with something you can't control either. Okay. Nobody can get in the way of two people that are in love with each other. So that's her manifesting. Yeah, this is just energy that's coming, I think she's just trying to protect the energy by not telling anything. But he has asked her. This is an offer, a brand new offer, a brand new beginning, a solid offer. It's a love offer because he loves her unconditionally. Okay. Anyhow, that's what I got for you. I mean, you can tell she's lying. Yeah, she is lying. Because the card, not just because the cards are saying it, I did the dowsing and I did the rods. I mean, those are 3 confirmations. Even though you got all that confirmation doesn't mean that she's going to tell you the truth. Okay. You're welcome. All right. Now, Melissa, she drops hints and she ignores me when I ask. Yeah, you can tell. You can read the telltale signs. And the telltale signs that they'll never tell you. They'll be in denial. Oh, that's not me. No, I wouldn't do that. But that's why we got the cards. All right, Melissa. Okay. All right, Melissa, I get that you have 3 different guys. 3 guys. And you want to know which one's the best suited one for you, right? Let's see. I want my moderators to remind me about once an hour for me to run one of my commercials, because I got a bunch of commercials that I make and I forget to run them. So yeah, so Multifairy, maybe you could help me remind me, like it'll be about 10 more minutes. I'll run a commercial and then we can keep it track another hour from then. And it's 11:11 California time. Yes, okay. So, Melissa, this is what you need to do. I don't need to know, okay? You need to know who A is, who B is, and who C is, because I'm going to throw you 3 piles down. A, you know who the person is. B, you know who the person is. C, you know who the person is, okay? All right. Melissa, here we go for Candidate A. This is like the dating game, right? We got them all up on stage. They're all lined up. Okay, for A, Candidate A. They have a lot of love for you, but they hold that love back. They have intense love for you, but they hold it back, and that's the truth. So A has a lot of love for you, but they're not telling you how much love they love you. Okay, B. All right, B, let's see, B's not feeling worthy enough for this. B's looking about all the flaws and what about this and that. They're just like, so they're just not feeling worthy enough for that. And then C, I'll pull you more on each one. I just getting, and C has some more self-love work to do, and they're trusting in their intuition. Okay, I'm going to go back to A. So far, A is your best choice, okay? Going back to A. The reason why A holds their love back is they overthink everything. And when they're overthinking, they think fear, doubt, insecurity. They think the worst case scenario. And then we got B. What else you need to know about B? That's who you thought. That's who it is. B's just hanging around in your energy, but I would just, it's not B at all, okay? All right. And C, what's going on with C? C is just loving on themselves, okay? They're just vibing in their own energy. If anybody's in love with you, it is A, and they hold it back. They overthink it. But that's a form of self-sabotaging. So anyhow, that's what I got for you, Melissa. Divine time, we got number 10. Everybody that's here in the house, make sure you hit that like button. The cards never lie. I'm telling you. They're telling you the truth. So you're welcome, Melissa. DT, Multifairy, you want a reading tonight? Multifairy is a member, so I need to make sure I ask. A lot of times he comes in and doesn't want a reading, but I need to ask him. So, because I love my members. Yes, okay. All right, here we go. Let's see what these cards say for DT in the house today. It was so scary, like dead on. I know, Melissa. It's only scary because you're not used to knowing that the truth is always right there in front of us. If we were taught this when we were younger, it wouldn't be scary at all. But these are skills and talents that have been hidden from us. Why everything's hidden from us is because we're operating from fear, doubt, and insecurity, which actually blocks our intuitive self. Yeah, you ought to be scared, divine timing. Just about a few cards. All right. Oh, look at now. There's the fear. Oh my goodness. DT, what's going on here? Oh, the Empress is in the house. That's what's going on. Well, this would be the divine feminine. You know, she goes through her stuff and things get a little chaotic sometimes, and she's got to lean against divine. That's the wounded warrior card. But she is the Empress, you know. She's got, I mean, she's growing, she's expanding. She does speak her truth. She's loving, caring, and kind. And this is about teamwork, working together. You know, that's a balanced work. That everything. I like that card when it comes into a relationship too. When we have the six Pentacles, because it's teamwork. Yeah, it's balanced teamwork. You guys are working together as a team. It's really cool. So. All right, anything else DT needs to know? Yeah. Through all the decisions and options and choices you have, remember to choose from your heart space and choose with your heart space with those decisions. And look at them. We got the most positive card in the deck that comes out, the sun that shines. Yeah, just continue on choosing from your heart space when you're choosing, when choices or decisions are to be made. And that's when the sun shines. It's abundant. It's the most positive card in the deck. You got somebody that's working together as a team player. It does look like that she goes through, she's a wounded warrior, you know, so maybe you brought somebody in that needed to be rescued. That's the wounded warrior. But what you're doing with someone that felt weakened and down on the ground is she's turning into this little Empress, you know, that she's growing and expanding, becoming the best version of herself, and you guys are working together really good as a team. It's balanced out. So in the meantime, again, you know, when choices come on in, remember to choose from your heart space. When you're making decisions, choose from your heart space from decisions, and that's where everything works out. All right, that was a quickie for DT in the house. That's all he wanted. He wanted less cards probably, but I tried to do it as quick as I could. All right, so is Denelli here tonight? Did she fall asleep again? Is that a healed heart? Is that what that is, divine timing? Okay. Let's see, I have 15 people in the house, and what do I have? I have, do I only have 12 likes? You guys hit that like button. Yeah, I have 12 likes, 16 people in the house. I should have 16 likes, you guys. So if you guys come on in to get a reading, please hit that like button. I mean, that's the least you can do. All right. Denelli must not be here. Okay. There she is. A general reading for you. Okay. I was gonna Denelli. I'm gonna call. I wrote down Raquel's name is Raquelli on my list tonight. I'm telling you. All right. Yeah, that's right. Tap it for the energetic exchange. All right. At 15 out of 16, I feel better. Yeah, I just added you, Ritu. Okay. All right, Janelli. Let's see what the cards had to say. You like Raquelli? All right, Janelli, what do you need to know for your highest good? For your, ooh, look at it. Wheel of Fortune, things getting ready to change, something that's faded, something that's meant to happen, something that's going to happen better. What's changing is your strength. I love it. I love it. We're going to be on you next, the fox in the house. I'm going to get you right after Janelli. Ooh, look at it. The lovers is in the house. It's getting ready to change. Look at this is a divine connection too. Two people come together and it's going to make you stronger. It's a love story. Two people come from two different paths, but they come together. Ooh, Danelli. Ooh, victory, success. You're being seen in the spotlight. Maybe it's from a celebrity too. So that is the celebrity card. That's the only card I know. That's a celebrity card. So yeah, somebody's gone through a rebirth. So some old stories have ended, and so the newness can come on in. Some decisions that you wouldn't be able to see through before. Let's see what has ended. Maybe decisions you wouldn't be able to see before from worry, doubt, insecurity. That's what has ended. Okay, I like that. Any decisions that brought you chaos or confusion, that's ended too. Okay, and it's all because you started speaking your truth from your higher self. And you know the higher self is from love and above, from peace, from harmony, from laughter, from play, from joy. You get the gist that we're operating from this high vibration. And when we're operating from our higher vibration, when the chaos and confusion that happens around us, we don't buy into it anymore. And the worry goes away, because when we're trusting that we're on the right path, going in the right direction, worry isn't there. And it removes the block from any decisions that you need to make. Okay, celebrity. All right, it is with somebody that has a lot of love for you, that has been holding their love back. So it looks like it's somebody that you already know. And the reason why they held their love back, they felt like you had some self-love work to do, which you did. All right, but that doesn't mean they didn't have some to do too. So just to let you know that. It looks like some plans are being made right now as we speak, and in the meantime, hold on to everything that you got. You know, hold on to what it is that you feel worthy, what you feel valuable, and stay grounded and stay in alignment with yourself. Okay, because it's important. Because even though that this divine masculine may, what did I say back here? Hold on. Are making plans. It still looks like it could take some time, because this is the slowest knight in the deck that comes on forward. That's why it wants you to hold your balance to when it comes to your worth and your value, because it still could take some time from right at this point. But it's going to be well worth it, because there's the sun that comes out and shine. That's the most positive card in the deck. That's, you know, we're illuminating the light on this story. It's letting you know the truth. This divine masculine that's weighing, he's got his love weight. He's weighing his love out. Look at, he's going to make a decision, a final judgment call, weighing out that love. Okay. but he's going to be doing it from his higher vibrational story. Yeah, because he wants to be with his Empress. You're the Empress, and it's a divine connection, you guys. You guys will be a divine connection. The Nelly and the one. That one that's been holding their love back. You already know who they are. It's 222 Razak time. All right, let's see. So, the Fox, general reading or a channeled message? Yes, yes, yes. A channeled message? Okay. You're welcome, Denali, and happy to see you back. Hope you're doing better. I know you're probably being affected by those solar flares too, so I think we all have. All right, let's see. This message is coming from the Love Oracle deck, okay? And I never know what message it's going to give you. Sometimes it's coming from that one that you want to know. Sometimes it's a message coming from Divine, because Divine might feel like you need to know something else more. But Divine's in charge. That's what I know. You had a headache and was sleeping 14 hours every day. I know, I hear you. And I had at least one 14-hour day in there too, so you know you're not alone. And I did end up having a headache one of those days too, so. But I was aware of what's going on too. I think it makes a difference when we're aware of what's causing it. All right, here we go for the Fox in the house. Okay, you guys, between you and someone else, you looks like you live at a distance and you're in a separation, but the separation is actually necessary for this relationship to grow. And why the relationship is in separation? Because Divine wants to make sure that you guys come into a balance. There needs to be a healthy balance, physical, emotional, and spiritual, for the intimacy of this partnership to be sustainable. And when you guys come back together, it's all a matter of divine timing. Divine knows. So be patient while things are unfolding. For this connection is actually worth its weight. It looks like you're doing some growing and some expanding while you're in separation, so you can hold your balance when you guys come back together. Looks like you've known this person in a past life that you may be in a twin flame. Doesn't mean that you're in a twin flame, because all of us have known somebody in a past life, but a past life, you have known this person in a past life before, and it is a soulmate from a past life, and so the connection might feel intense because of that, because you've known them before. And they are your soulmate. And this is double confirmation, so that your connection is probably really intense, you know, even though that you're separated. It's just like you want to know when it's going to come together, but it'll come together when we're not so anxious about it coming together, that we become in alignment with ourselves, that you're no more overthinking, okay? This is, yes, this person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred, okay? Overthinking, this is what's going on that keeps you out of alignment and keeps you out of balance. That needs to come into alignment. That needs to come into balance is the negative thinking. The scenarios that go on along in your head that keep creating issues that were not even there in the first place. Okay. Yeah, even with I understand. I have a connection kind of like this going on, but the most important thing I find is to continue on holding my balance and operating from my highest self and finding things that I love to do. So I'm not focused on the connection so much, because with this, the past life and the soulmate, that makes it more. It's like feels intense. Let's see. Yes, that's just giving me confirmation that you guys are in separation, and that separation is mandatory for this growth to happen. And one of the things that you can do for this growth to happen is to forgive and release, that we're not holding anybody responsible for I mean, they may be responsible for it, but we're still forgiving them. Yeah, because we're stronger when we carry love and forgiveness rather than to hold on to anger, okay? So it's really important for you to forgive and release. That's one of the things that while you're in separation is forgive and release, because we love unconditionally. And it says, make the effort. This love is worth taking any risk. You are called, when you are called to move forward, to have faith in this connection. Okay, the angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish. Okay, now if the divine wasn't working behind the scenes and this connection to make it happen, different cards would come out. Okay, a whole nother set of cards would come out. But this is showing me that divine and you and the person you have in mind are all in alignment to making this connection come together when it is ready, when you guys are in alignment. Okay, that's what I have for you. All right. Thank you for finding my channel and coming on in. I do go live every Monday and Thursday nights for Your Hidden Love Story. It is a self-love program. I am always teaching people different things. I have like a mini series within that program. One of them is about twin flame soulmates and no contact situationships. I have it's a playlist with that in it. I have another playlist about mending your broken heart, so we can take our power back, so we're not putting our heart on the platter out there for somebody else to heal, but we're taking the responsibility to heal that heart space. And right now I'm doing a mini series when it's coming to talking about our emotional self, because the fear, doubt, insecurity, the anger, it actually gets locked up into our system and our body, which actually creates some kind of other illnesses or diseases. And so it's really important for us to really be aware of when those lower vibrations are coming on in, so we can tap into them to give them a healthier story, so we're operating from a higher vibration. So you really needed to hear that tonight. It's been a rough day, and I definitely take a look at your playlist. Yeah, definitely do that. Let's see. Raquel, will you pull up the Twin Flame Soulmate playlist? Pull that one up for her. And then the other playlist just has everything grouped into it. But just because you're in a or you're in a separation connection, at least for sure, definitely just helps you out. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you so much, Raquel. All right. Let's see. And I don't think OG made it over here. Let's get OG. Let's see. You're welcome. No, okay. Sybil, are you here? So anyhow, I do go live every Monday and Thursday nights, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on a regular basis. And then I do a live or two extra throughout the week. I never know when that's going to be. Normally it's Saturday. And then I also post a quickie almost every single day, which normally supports our hidden love story or that one that we're not in a connection with. Okay. All right, Sybil General. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, there's the twin flame. It's a twin flame soulmate playlist. It talks about no contact or people that are in separation within. I think that's a good one. It just gives you more understanding. Okay. Yes, that is the correct one. Thank you so much. All right, here's Sybil. I just have two decks of cards stacked up on top of each other, so that's why that card is there. All right, here we go. Sybil, what Sybil need to know for highest good? Looks like there's a heartache, heart pain, suffering. Raquel, the next playlist I want is Mending the Broken Heart. This is going to be for Sybil. I want you to, Sybil, to nurture, there's some seed that you planted a while ago. It could be as old as 7 years, but it doesn't have to be that old. It could be newly planted too, but it looks like it wants you to continue on nourishing something that you planted some seeds with, and the seeds started to grow and they started to provide for you in some kind of way. It could have even just been providing you light, your vibration, but I want you to continue on nurturing that. And there's a playlist for the broken heart. Go ahead and grab that, Sybil, and put it in your playlist so you can listen to that, because this is a heart that needs mended. Okay. And it's because, the devil, this is the devil card, but the devil is that when we're looking in, we're looking at the worst case scenario, we're looking at all the heartache, we're looking at all the trauma, we're looking at everything that has happened that hasn't worked out, and it actually continues on feeding energy into the broken heart. It keeps that heart still broken. It keeps that heart, the wound, alive, okay? But when you continue on nourishing yourself, whatever this is, there's something that you're doing that actually is working for you. This is working for your highest good. It actually grounds you. It makes you feel more stable. It makes you feel more whole. It makes you feel like you have a purpose. I want you to continue on doing that because it really changes your energy flow. This is Divine Feminine. She knows her worth and she knows her value, and this is the one that's taking care of her heart space. So she's been doing the work, okay? All right. Yep. When you're doing the work, then the vibration changes because we're speaking our truth from our higher self, from a higher vibration, from joy, from laughter, from play. Because, that's what Divine wants you to do. So, this is what I see like in the future. This is like when the thoughts come in that create the heartache. This would be your energy. I want you to balance yourself out. I want you to judge it. I want you to judge it with clarity. I want you to judge it with clarity. Let's bring in, yes, that's something that did hurt in the past. And yes, I am still carrying that pain in the present moment. But today I want to make a final judgment call on that because I no longer wish to carry this pain of the past forward with me into my future. So I'm going to go ahead and take the time and watch that playlist of Mending Your Broken Heart so it can balance out my emotional self, okay? And when you do that, what happens is this heartache ends and you go through this rebirth. You go through this spiritual awakening, and it is being led and guided by Divine. You being here on this channel going through this type of situationship. I know you're being led here and guided by divine. Divine led me to be here. To be here for people like you, okay? All right. Accept that hurt and transmute that. Look at Ethereal Moonlight is awake again. She has her own channel too. You need to go check it out, you guys. She does some AMSR, and she does sit there and talk and socialize with you. So, you know, she just has chat time, but a lot of healing too. She is a healer, so go check out her channel. All right. Yeah, what happens when we start mending our broken heart, then we start operating from our passionate self. We start operating from our desire self. We stop looking at what isn't working, and we start looking at what is working. And that's how we start manifesting what it is we want into our lives, by taking care of the aches and the pains, so we can bring ourselves to a neutral level, so we can attract everything that we ever wanted, we ever wished. And this is about doing the work. The work does get a little hard, but we're chiseling through the hard gunk so we can find the best version of you. All right, that's what I have for you, Sybil. So what'd you get? 2 hours of sleep? Maybe 3? Charlie? Now let's see. Somebody else came in. Day before Valentine's Day came in. All right. How about Patricia? Patricia? There we go. Yay! A general reading? Well, okay. All right. Alright, let's see what Patricia needs to know for her highest good at this moment of time. After Patricia, I'm going to run a commercial. I need to do my little commercials. You wanted love readings. You love my readings. Ooh, Sybil, I'm so happy. I love the way I read too, because I'm helping heal you guys' story that's going on in the background. I create growth. I love that. So it's not just all an illusion. All right, Patricia. Hey, look at Divine Feminine. She's the Empress. She's growing. She's expanding. She's coming into her own version of herself. She's loving. She's kind. She speaks her truth. She's tapped in and tuned in with Divine. She's passionate. She's desirable. She's been doing the self-love work, all because she did the self-love work. She looked within. The highest priest. The highest priest knows things you don't know. The highest priest knows, woo, there's a soulmate connection in your energy. Two people come together, looking each other eye to eye. That when you look each other eye to eye, you can see your own soul within that energy. All right. Let's see. She is pretty, huh? Yeah, you're probably, and this is you coming and overthinking it. I don't know about that soulmate, but you know, this is a secret. The highest priest knows things you don't know. And so the highest priest is tapped in and tuned into divine. And a soulmate can come from all different kinds of levels, but this soulmate is two people looking each other eye to eye, okay? And this is the thoughts. The thoughts are going, oh my goodness, who in the world could that be? I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know. Here we go for Patricia. Yeah, but you're going to get a brand new, this is a brand new idea, a brand new passion, brand new start, brand new everything. Let's see, that's about choices, about decisions, about options. Yeah, when this might be trying to, like, maybe the overthinking might bring in the choices, the decisions, and options. It just wants you to hold your balance when things get a little emotional, because there's a lot of emotions that goes on with these other options or choices that come in, whatever that may be. Does want to let me know that you have you've been doing some healing. This card could be a manifest or a healing, but you have been doing a lot of healing when it comes to holding your balance through your emotions. I like that a lot. So, and hidden, something's hidden. What's hidden? What's hidden is the work that you're doing. So what's hiding is you're nurturing. You started nurturing yourself in some kind of way, or working on yourself some kind of way. You've been working really hard on yourself, and maybe you can't see the gifts that are coming in from your hard work quite yet. Continue on nurturing yourself, okay? Yeah, so yeah, you can't see the hard work that you put in, because you're still looking at some things that haven't worked. So continue on doing your self-love work. Continue on doing that self-love work, because look at, we got the Emperor at the end and the Empress at the beginning. So this divine feminine, okay, so we all have divine masculine, divine feminine energy too. So this is divine feminine energy. The divine feminine starting to feel pretty good, and as you're going through this journey, that here's the divine masculine energy is feeling pretty grounded, solid, whole, complete, and has growing and feeling pretty peaceful. Definitely continue on doing the self-love work. It looks like you've been working really hard at it, and just continue on doing that, okay? And the only other thing, if this is not another person, because I didn't see anything else come up about another person, because we have the Emperor and Empress coming out, this could be the divine masculine in yourself and the divine feminine in themselves, that they actually see eye to eye with each other, okay? All right, that's what I have for you. And things are happening. They're happening. They're already in movement. Patricia. Yeah, I love that deck too. I'm gonna pull on Lucy. Lucy, are you here? We're gonna get Lucy next. Oh, Lucy, let me know if you're here. The Blueberry Rock Pinnacle Cards is back. Oh, you're funny. Okay, Lucy, all right. I am going to run a little mini commercial. I'm going to be right back, so don't go anywhere. And then when I get back, Lucy, what I want you to write into the chat, if you want a general reading or a channeled message. Oh, look at, you're on the ball. Okay, I'll be right back, though. I'm going to run my little commercial here. Let's see. This one. back. Ooh. All right, Raquel, thank you so much. Yeah, you guys make sure you hit the like button, hit the bell button, so you guys know when I go live next. If you like the content, that is. Okay, let's get your channeled message. Let's see which deck is calling for you. For your channeled message. No. No. Maybe. So. Maybe. Put that one back. Maybe so. Or this one. It's this one. Alright, here we're gonna go. This is for Lucy in the house. Let's see. That one that's always on your mind. You can't get them out of your mind. You just want to know. You want to know what's at their deep soul level. What would they like to tell you, even if they don't consciously know. But their soul knows. So that's what we're gonna get for you. All right, let's see for Lucy. I know one day we will find our way back together. No one will ever compare to you. There is no one like you. No one in the whole wide world. I would like to give this another chance. They're thinking about it. I can feel your energy around me every single day. I wished I had treated you better in the start. I've been thinking about the last time I saw you. You are my wish fulfillment, and I want only you. Nobody else is on my mind. You're the only one that's on my mind, because I only want you. But I do wish I treated you better. I just can't stop thinking about you, how beautiful you are. You just have such a beautiful soul. I do want to reach out. I want to reach out to you. But I have been working on my self-love and my self-worth. And you know, that's something that you got to do on your own. So even though I want to reach out, I want to continue doing my self-love work. On the money, I can't stop thinking about what we had. So they thinking about the last time that you guys saw each other. They are thinking about you. They're thinking about what they had with you. They can't come together to be with you right now. They think about it, but you know, they're doing some self-love work, which is so important, okay? Your presence in my life gives me so much peace. So just, you know, there's nobody that can ever replace you either. No one can compare to you, and because you bring them so much peace, so much like calmness within. And I can feel the strong bond that we share on a soul level. On the money, honey, last one. I cannot stop thinking about you. They think about you a lot. I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about what we had. I want to reach out. And there was one more. I've been thinking about they're thinking about you day and night. They can't get you out of their mind. But they're doing some self-love work, and they know if they're going to come back to be with you, they got to come forward correct. That's what I have for Lucy in the house. They do, at the bottom of the deck says, I have had a crush on you from the very start. The first time they laid eyes on you, they fell in love with you right then and there. Yeah. All right, Lucy. Ooh, that's what we have for you today. He has to have his own tower moment. That's right. That's true. We had to go into separation. The cards never lie. Yeah, that's true. The separation, and it said he has to do the self-love work, okay? And that's the truth. Truth is being told. All right. Let's see who's going to be next. We got an eeny, meeny, miny, mo. How about Bishop? Are you here tonight? Everyone that's coming in, make sure you hit the like button. If you've never been here before, if you want a reading, all you have to do is put your name in the chat. Then I put your name on the list. And you're welcome. You're welcome, Lucy. I'm happy to be here for you. Bishop must have fallen asleep tonight. Victoria, are you here? There's Bishop. All right. Bishop's in the slow mode tonight. All right, and this is the twin flame reading. You had a long day, aw. I actually got a lot done today, but I felt like I did nothing. That feels good, to get a lot done and feel like you did nothing. On my show days, I always have a lot to do on my show day because I'm creating the show. I've got to get the content together. I've got to do all the background noise. And also I'm doing my shorts, and my 1 minute short takes me an hour, maybe sometimes a little bit more, to post on both my social media platforms. It takes me an hour because I get into it, I guess. So. All right, here we go, Bishop. Let's see what these twin cards have to say today. Feeling stuck, blocked, a barrier. Somebody needs to shift their focus to clear their energy. Sacred space. Says go to the altar and pray, get your candles out, commune with your altar for your own destiny in your sacred space. Says in pursuit, let them go, let it be, let them go, let it be. Let's see what that's all about. Yeah, so it looks like your Divine Feminine is just feeling a little stuck right now, and you just need to make sure you just let her be, because she's going through a spiritual awakening right now. You guys do have a mutual agreement about coming together, okay? It's a fresh start, new opportunities, a second chance, crossroads, choices, confusion, tells you to follow your intuition. Am I again? My gifts are getting active more and more each day. I'm telling you. I hear you. Release. That's the second card about releasing. Because the chaser card, it actually says let them go, release. She's going through some kind of spiritual awakening to have a fresh start. She's going through some kind of crossroad right now. So just once you, Bishop says, just to loosen the hold, relax, unwind. Nothing to fear about. Let go any fear. Let go of any anxiety. Because right now she's operating from her ego point of view, and which is that's what's making it stuck there. That's what's bringing in the hesitation. Some stuck energy. And right at this moment, she's wearing a false mask, trying to control this situation. But you guys are a twin flame connection. There's nothing to control. That's about two people that are supposed to come together and create a family together. And it's all a matter of divine timing. See what the message is. We come from different worlds. Our perspectives clash, and sometimes I don't even know if we can work it out. So that's probably what's keeping her stuck, is, questioning. Well, I'm from here and you're from there, and I don't know, blah 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 blah. But I do long from you. I do long for you. I can't, but I just can't express it. And I'm trying to heal. I'm still trying to heal from my childhood wounds, so I don't hurt again. She popped up in your dream, and I had this moment. I just feel at peace with what's going on right now. Just gotta stay the course, pouring unto yourself and allowing things to unfold. That's true. We just have to. That's the best way, is just to be at peace and just, allow them. I do know that counterparts are going through something that's feeling stuck in that energy. And so they start questioning it. And like, this is still questioning it. I'm living in my consequences and my bad choices, and I lost you, and now I'm desperate to get you back, so I can never find the right words to say. Did you see that card? It just flew up and flipped down and right there in the right spot. I never can find the right words to say, so I push you away instead of bringing you closer. And like, this is denial. This is like, this is what I'm dealing with. This is denial. No, this is what I'm dealing with. So that's what I see so far. And it's like, here we go. Another card. I'm sorry for leaving you hanging. There's no excuse for me. I do want to reconcile with you. I keep replaying everything that has happened in between us in my mind, and it hurts so much. I just feel like it's like yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. That's the energy I'm feeling right now. I want to hold you. I want to be with you. I want to be held by you again. I want to wake up by your side. So she's just going through a tower moment. That's what I gotta say. It's too scary to admit that I am in love with you, and I have never felt love this deeply before. And I do wonder from time to time if you still feel the same way, because no one loves me like you do. I'm ready to commit to you and our beautiful life as soon as I get over this tower moment. And right now I'm dealing with my family, and I just can't go against my family because I have too much it looks like the Divine Feminine lets her family have too much control over her, and so she's feeling stuck. And that's where we started your reading, where she's feeling stuck. She's feeling stuck because of family situations. So her emotions are like a roller coaster ride, just like the reading is. I don't know what I want, but I'm trying to figure it out. That's what I have for you tonight. That was the dream I had of her. I was waking up side by side together. Funny enough, that is funny. You had a really cool dream too this morning, Raquel. Nice. I normally don't dream I mean, I probably do, but I don't remember them. I was in a bad car accident when I was 17 or 19. I don't remember which age for sure. But, so it messed with a part of my memory back there when it comes to the dream. But since these solar flares has started up, I've been having some dreams that I remember. I mean, I'm having to write down what's coming up. And it's really cool how it's coming up. The dreams are. But she is heartbroken that you guys are not together right now, Bishop. And she's up all night worrying about you guys' future. So if you're feeling anxiety at night, it's her feeling. That's what you're feeling, okay? All right. 111 on my screen right now. In your dream, the universe asked me if I wanted to level up my life. I love it. Quantum jumping, yeah, and timelines. Or wait 3 more years, and then I was showing the future. Woo! Who would, I would know, I don't know anybody that would want to wait 3 more years. Let's go, baby. Do that quantum jump. Thanks for sharing your dreams, you guys. All right, let's see where we're going next. Raquel, I haven't read for you tonight. Let's get your reading done. After Raquel, I'm going to do Zach. I said yes, I wanted the quantum jump now. I tell you, I would too. Yeah, I normally do 5 hours, like on my Mondays and Thursday shows, but I think on Thursdays I'm going to just do like 3 hours. That's what it's been feeling like. Of course, we're in January. It always feels that way to me in January, but a general reading? Okay. Yeah, I'm going all over on the list, and I totally forgot that I hadn't even read for you. Definitely write down the ones you can remember. That's right. As soon as I wake up, I have my book right next to me now because I'm the type of person. Oh, my book's over there. I don't want to go get it. So when I'm going to bed, I'm putting that book right next to me with the pen because I'm the one that I'll remember this and then I won't. So. There is so much wisdom and insight. Some of my shows ideas I get from that state. You've been definitely trying to pick up on her feeling anxious sometimes. Deep yawning pops up out of nowhere. Just need to be heard. Yeah. That's huge, Raquel. Quantum jump. I'm telling you, with all you got. All right. Oh, this is for Raquel. I was going, did I call somebody else in already? Okay, Raquel, let's see what the cards have to say for Raquel today. Ooh, look at it. You're getting stronger by the moment. Operating from your centered self. you're getting stronger where something might have felt like you were a failure before. You're not feeling like a failure anymore. You're feeling like you invested time and energy into it. You put a little work into it. And you're actually operating from a more peaceful state of mind or a peaceful energy too. There is that heartache of a card still there. So let's see that broken heart here. Show me what's that broken heart want me to about a soulmate connection. Okay. It's a soulmate, broken heart from that soulmate. But this card has to do with you. This is still in your energy, just letting you know, Raquel. Okay. But you're getting stronger, but by knowing the work that you're doing is making you feel better, not like a failure anymore. This is about knowing your worth and knowing your value. And this is the Nine of Pentacles. This is a divine feminine that's single. She's on her own. She's done the work, and she knows her worth and she knows her value. She's okay on her own. And when we're in this energy should be healed. But this is still in your you've been thinking about your DM more this week? Okay. So, show me in the cards, please, what Raquel can do that will help her not feel the pain of this connection. Hold on. It's definitely a spiritual connection, but know that this is divine intervention. Divine is the one that this is a tower moment, but it's divine intervention. It's intense. There's an intent. There's intense love. You guys just have really, really, really strong love for each other. It's a strong connection. It's a strong spiritual connection. So, okay, we know that you're trying to think happy thoughts, but maybe deep down, I'm still a little sad. Yeah, and I hear you. I hear you, Raquel. I hear you. Okay. There is probably that longing, that wish something would be different. But know that divine is the one that split you guys up, because it is an intense connection. Why did divine split you guys up? So you guys can be speaking your truth from your higher self. So you can be truly who you are. That we're not, it's not, even like when you were with him, you're not even the same person that you were when you were with them. And so what happens, you have grown and you have expanded. So what happens when you guys end up coming back together, if you end up coming back together, I don't know. What happens is we're coming back together as a new version, a new self, a new person. And the only way we come back as that new person is through the separation that took place. You talked to him on a few days ago on the phone, and it went well, perfect. So, victory, success, being seen. All I got to say is everything's going accordingly to Divine's plans. Everything's in movement, exactly the way it's supposed to be going. This is communication. You guys are communicating. I want to know, we're communicating with a lot of love. There's a lot of love that's going on in that communication, but I think it's more of a neutral love at this moment. He's starting to realize that you're the gift, and I think that he also is feeling like he treated you pretty bad before, but he's healing from that, okay? Yeah, he feels like he ruined this connection, but he didn't. So maybe the broken heart, maybe this could be that your soulmate's heart is still hurting, okay? Because it looks like here that's what he's trying to heal, is what has been ruined in the past. You are a new, I know you can't stay here for a year and be the same person. I know that. because the information I'm sharing with you guys is making you think differently. And your thought, when you're thinking differently, you're responding differently, you're reacting differently, you're becoming differently, you're growing up, you're finding the adult version of yourself. Yeah, I think that's more of his pain, okay? But it's coming through your energy through this reading, okay? All right, that's what I have. That makes sense. He could have the broken heart. Yeah, it makes sense to me because of where it is. And then here, this was talking about, he's realizing you're the gift. He thinks about how he didn't treat you right the first time, how he feels like he ruined the connection. So this is a healing card in this situation with that being there. So he's in the middle of healing. That was my key, that this is his broken heart. Okay. Yes, Miss Gypsy, you have had such a positive impact on my life. Thank you. Your channel has been so helpful. You're welcome. It's my pleasure. All right, that's what I have for you. It's my way of helping raise the vibration of this planet one soul at a time. And I never know how many people that one soul's going to affect, so it's really a lot more than one soul. So. All right. Zach? There you are. Let's see what Zach needs to hear today. I don't know, I just got hungry out of the middle of nowhere. I know the silence. Well, it's dealing with your pain. Okay, that's why because I'm gonna say it how it helps heal the story. Okay. I do see that we need to dig a little deeper to rebalance the emotions within yourself. There's a lot of hurt and a lot of pain that's trying to bury itself. It's trying to stay hidden when it needs to be looked at. It's more about to get your strength back, we have to learn how to pamper ourselves. So we can feel something, so we can feel something that we can be excited about. Just processing through the energy. It's like you have okay, I get it. Okay. I do still believe this has to do with the passing of your mom. And since she's passed, you have this energy that you feel like a failure. When that's not even true. That's a lie. That's where you're lying to yourself, because this card is success. All we have to do is balance out. This is balance, and this is to come into alignment. To at least bring calmness within, to bring peace within, so we can feel relaxed that life is somehow working for you. When you actually start to see that you're not a failure, you gain your power back. It makes you more stable. It actually helps balance out your emotions. Summon here. Well, summon's here, okay. just kind of sitting here with you, Zach, just alkalizing the energy, okay? Just bringing a calmness within to let you know you haven't done anything wrong. Everything is in Divine's hands. You have been investing time and energy in yourself. For one, you show up every show. I want you to pat yourself on the back. That's a big deal. That means you care enough for yourself to feel better. This is like a moment that you get to relax and just get your strength back by being here. Because I am offering a gift of love to you. Unconditional love. From a distance. Not just from me, from everyone in the chat. We all want to see you find your balance and be okay. To no longer have to hold that hurt and that pain. To trust all is well, all is in good hands, even if it doesn't look like it. Says, I want you to focus on a clear direction. Like decide what you want. What would you want? If you could change anything right now, just what would you want when it comes to your mind, your body, your soul? How would you want to feel? And then focus on that. Focus on how you would want to feel and focus on that. To reconnect to your inner spirit. Through the art of calmness. And it is okay. It is okay to ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness. Ask for help to help you go with the flow. So we can get your energy flowing again. Maybe try something new. Just know that your guides are with you. I do one-on-one coaching too. I know I'm always willing to work around anything to see what that would be, what it is that you need, if there's something that we could work out. If you would want to do that, it's not never ever any pressure at all, because that's got to be something that somebody wants to, so we can get to the core. Let's dig a little deeper. get to the core of the pain so we can balance you out. So you can feel success again, so you can feel that worthiness. Okay. Yeah, that's what I have for you, is that she did not get the life she truly deserved, but delivered well beyond her soul. Contract to us, keep us nourished and safe and loved. Well, try to keep herself safe. Why should I have it any better? It's not that you have it any better. Is that it's not your fault. Everybody, to me, in my mind, everybody goes exactly the day that they're meant to go. We may not understand it. We may not understand it at all. But we never know what day we're coming into this life. We never know what day we're going to go. Whatever day we come in, that was perfect timing. The day that we leave is perfect timing. When we actually accept that, it really does make things easier. But when we're holding on, feeling like they didn't get the life that they deserve, makes you feel lack, feeling like, why didn't she get more? I want her to have more. But she got what she came here for this world to do, is exactly what she was here to do. I don't care why she's not here anymore. It doesn't matter how she's not here anymore. Divine makes no mistakes. Everything is divinely timed. I had lost so many people, like back to back to back to back. I had to figure out, how do I hold my balance? And it was trusting in divine, trusting that there was no mistake. And you do deserve a good life too. Okay? Your mom is always with you. Your mom's always with you. She wants you to have a vibrant life. She wants you to feel complete. She wants you to feel whole. She wants you to tap into your higher self. She wants you to have a new beginning. Even if you can't see it, she wants you to trust in divine. She wants you to operate from passion, from desire. She doesn't want you to stay stuck in your head. That was the beginning of your cards that came out. She wants you to live a life in pleasure. For you deserve it. You've worked so hard. She wants you not to be oppressed. She wants you to live your life. She wants you to know that she's hanging around. She wants you to know that it's okay to live your life, that she's just fine, but she's not okay watching you suffer. No, she's not okay with that. She wants you to move in a different direction, away from the anxiety, away from the failure. She wants you to move into the direction of unconditional love. You have this whole tribe here that loves you so much. We're sending you so much love to help heal you, to help grow you, to help you flow through your life with more ease, without so much pain. So you can go through a major rebirth and come out and be able to speak your truth from your higher self, to be able to go through that rebirth, so you can see your light, so you can truly heal. And I heard your mom say, knock it off. I don't know, that's the way it came out. I don't talk that way, so. Okay, anyhow, Zach, we're here for you. We got your back. Be there. When you start worrying about how her life was taken too soon, give that to God, Lord Divine. Say, Divine, please take good care of my mom, but also give me the strength to take care of me while I'm here, not understanding why my mom went before me. Please, Divine, will you help me with that so I can be at peace living this life that I'm meant to live? In Jesus' name, amen. All right. Barbie? Is a Barbie chiming around? Is a Barbie into chiming around? And I'm gonna, oh, well, I don't want to do Barbie. I got some in here. I better get some in here in the house. I'm telling you. We're gonna see if Summon's still here. Summon, are you still here? Ooh, 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 ooh. Alright, you guys, let me know who's here then. Who's here? Multifairy universe? I just don't want to type in all the names to see who's here. You guys can just tell me. Who's here that hasn't had a reading, that still needs a reading? I'm going to throw a commercial on. You guys let me know. I think I did that commercial first time. Oh, I did that one. So we're going to do this commercial. Where'd it go? Here. I'm back, and I'm asking Zach, how long ago did your mother pass? I'm asking you that for a reason, okay? Not because of time frame or anything. I just want to know something. February 2024. Okay. Sarah, let's bring you in. That's probably why it's probably hitting you hard too, because we're getting close to the. I mean, it's getting close enough to it being a couple years too. I'm almost right on schedule there, so. Let's see. I love general. Okay. Hold on just a second, you guys. Maybe my Monday show I'll talk about grief some. So okay, I'm gonna get Sarah first, and then Ritu I can get you after Sarah. Okay, not unless someone comes back in between all that. So all right, here we go to Sarah. Ooh, here we go. Sarah, general reading when it comes to love. It looks like you worry. It's all in our head. And those thoughts are actually the thoughts that you're having are being cruel to yourself. This is energy from the thoughts of fear, doubt, insecurity. This isn't working, and however you're thinking or however you're speaking to yourself, like is working against you. We have to, learn some new knowledge, speak to ourselves differently. We want to speak to ourselves from our higher self, like trusting the process, trusting everything's in the right order, trusting that you're going in the right direction. When it comes to love, okay? We want to speak to ourselves from our higher self. We want to speak to ourselves with something that brings us peace, something that brings us calmness, something that brings us ease. As this horn honks, the train horn honked, it was loud and it was long. We got to clear the energy out from this worry, this fear, I'm not good enough, I'm not whole enough, or that horn is still going. Okay. Just giving confirmation. I want you to continue on nurturing on yourself in something that has been providing for you in some kind of way. I want you to continue on nourishing that self, because that's actually raising your vibration. It's letting you see your abundance. It's allowing you to see your worth. It's allowing you to see your value. Yeah, continue on doing the work, your spiritual work. Okay. You are in the middle of going through transforming. We're changing the vibration. We're changing the harmony going on within your soul. So you can truly come out of your shell. To be able to create and receive everything that you ever wished for or ever wanted within this lifetime. It's about finding something that we're passionate about, something, find something that lights your fire, and leave behind this. Leave behind this is not working, anything that's not working for you, for your highest good. This is you leaving this behind because you find something that you're passionate about. So we're leaving those dragons. These are the dragons, the enemy. We're leaving that behind because we're going after our higher version of ourselves, okay? And that's what you're manifesting in right now. So it is about how you're speaking to yourself. So we just got to clear out the debris, the worry, whatever that energy is, so you can receive this gift, this offering, this passion, this idea that's actually already hanging around in your energy field, but you can't see it right now. It's a little cloudy because of the worry over here, okay? That sneaks around, that needs to get out of your mix for you to really start to be living from a higher vibrational self, okay? That's what I got for you. For Sarah. It does want me to pull another card for you in a different deck. So hold on just a moment. I want me to pull a card from here. Says, change your faith by rewriting your story. Your story isn't fixed. It is unfolding. With every choice you make, claim your power back by writing a new ending to the story. I love it. See? They got the book. It's empty. You're writing your new story with a new ending. So, know that your life is unfolding. Every story is not fixed. It's unfolding. Your life is unfolding with every choice you make, okay? I'm worried that me growing so much is going to push away my husband. He seems afraid I'm insecure. Well, stop worrying about your husband. don't even go there. And we can do a reading on your husband. Let's see what, if I were to say something, let's see, let's peep in on your husband here. Okay. What do you need to know about your husband? That's what we're going to do, okay? About your self-growth. Because when we change, what should happen is they change with us. If they're truly connected to us on a soul level, as we change, they change. You know, the responses change. Let's see how your husband feels and how your spiritual growth and awakening will affect your relationship. Okay, Sarah? Okay, your husband feels like this is an equal give and take of relationship. I like the Six of Pentacles when it comes to light seers. Look at you. Welcome to the Gypsy fans. Where were you all night? I was missing you. Alright, there's the Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take, sharing. Let's see what this is about here. The last thing I would want you to do is to hold back your growth because you're worrying about your husband, okay? Your husband does feel the shift. He feels the change. Because you are being more vibrant. He does like the teamwork and the team play, but he has a lot of anxiety. About your growth. Like he's not feeling worthy. He does, of your love. He has a lot of love for you, which he should. He's married to you. He just needs to heal his value. So as we are growing, and we're in a relationship that's not growing in the same way, we become their teachers, but not letting them know we're their teachers. I would, let me see. I just want to do this. When it comes to his work and his value, I just wanted to know he needs to work on that. So, I want to know what you can do. What can you do? No. You hide your anxiety, hide your thoughts, yeah, and offer him the same gift back. I see why you're worried about it, but the last thing I would want anybody to do is to hold back their own personal growth because they're worried about even their mate. Because as you grow, all we have to do is, when we're growing and our divine masculine that we're living with, the one that we're married to, when they're not growing, is, just go reassure them by hanging out with them, giving them some love, giving them some extra love, and that, you're growing for your own self. That doesn't mean you're pushing them away. When we grow, we can get our hearts in the right place and go ahead and still love him in his insecurity, love him in his fear, love him in feeling the lack. Just go, baby, you're the everything to me. I just love you so much. I'm just so happy to be together with you. Yeah, I think that's what he needs from you. So he just needs to feel whole again. He needs to feel complete again. Not that it's your responsibility to do that, but that might help him to just, let him know that how much he means to you, or, how he means the world to you. For you, when you get in your head about it and start worrying about it, all that does is it reinforces his worry. And so it makes it twice as powerful. But if you were to bring what you're learning and this love, that to make him feel worthy enough, it's not money, it's worthy enough just as a person, as a soul, for you guys to be staying together. That will change his heart space, and it'll change it quickly. Okay, that's the truth. All right, that's what I have for you. Anyhow, you're not holding back, good, but you have in the past, good, because I don't want you holding back. That's the last thing I would want you to do, and especially with all that pain that's actually showing up in both of you guys' reading. You just continue on loving yourself, not to worry, not to worry. Divine makes no mistakes, okay? I see that you guys are going to figure it out, okay? When the Divine Feminine starts to grow and expand and find her better version of herself, then it does make the Divine Masculine feel like shrink, and all we have to do is just love them, even if they don't change, even if they don't grow, and not to worry about what's going to happen in the future, because the future is going to happen regardless. Okay, you're welcome. From love and above, that's right. All right, so let's see. Light Seers is actually next, because Light Seers is a member, so she gets the next reading. You just woke up. You're welcome. And 3 months. Gotta keep the streak going. I know. 3 months. Look at you. Wow, wow. A general reading? Okay. Divine timing. Everything's changing. The wheel of fortune. The wheels are turning. Something's happening. Something better is happening. What? You're getting stronger. Getting more courageous. By the way, how's your daughter doing? You feel it? You feel that strength? Yeah. You're getting stronger by the minute. It's like, it's almost like finding new love again, but that love you're finding within yourself, that victory, being successful. Coming out of the clouds. Finding love again. You starting to remember your dreams like crazy. We're all just talking about that earlier in the chat. Bishop was talking about it, and Raquel was talking about it, and I was talking about it. We do have the solar flares that are going on right now that I believe it has a lot to do with the dream state, because it's like the things are, I can't even explain it, but I don't have all the answers, you guys, but I know the solar flares are affecting us all in some weird kind of roundabout way, and I heard it is affecting our dreams too, where they're being more vivid right now. So get that notebook right next to you. I think also it has to do with the solar flare storms. I think so. So you're changing, becoming stronger. It's like new love energy, feeling victorious. It's coming through the clouds. Here comes love in. This is the divine masculine. And this is not divine masculine. It's divine feminine. That she's she's vibrant. You know, she knows. She's strutting her stuff. You know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Looks like you got a message out there to divine, and the divine is the message is the divine's working on it, is to making things happen more swiftly, more quickly, more beautifully. What you're asking is, you're asking for divine to bring a balance, help him bring an adjustment to balance out the emotional self. Let's see. Or you've been manifesting like crazy. I started, okay, yes, I'll write them down in my other journal. I have a book basically written. Okay, and you've been manifesting like crazy. It's like you're asking divine, so the highest priest wants to come out to tell me what I wouldn't be able to see, and it's telling me you're asking for movement, things to happen swiftly, quicker, beautifully, to bring in an adjustment, to realign things, to complete some old cycles. So it's almost like you're asking for this balance to come in so you can have new love come in. This is new love, this is new love, and this is love coming on in as you are transforming to being the best version of yourself, that you're operating from a higher vibration, that you're finding what you're passionate about. And this is about, you want to just be hanging around right now. It looks like worry is hanging around a little bit in your energy. You daydream a lot. And when worry starts hanging around, just put love on it. Worry doesn't change anything. It changes nothing, but it can rob our higher vibrational energy. It can deplete it. So it wants you, instead of hanging around in worry, to call in unconditional love. That card has unconditional love. Love yourself even through the worry. Yeah. Mm-hmm. When we love ourselves through the worry, it is about balancing the emotional self, and that's what we wanted to do here. We want to balance out the emotions here. We're gonna do the work. We're gonna put some love on top of that worry, so we can change that worry into love. Okay. When anytime you start feeling defeated and it starts to go into the energy of feeling oppressed, that is just just go through that, go through the flow of that, because you're going through a spiritual awakening. We're taking off the oppression, we're taking off the defeat, we're taking off the worry, and we're stripping it down. We're taking that outfit off, we're taking that suit off, so your higher self can come out and shine. So when it comes out to shine, it's coming out abundantly and so beautifully, which you're asking from divine. Here, you're calling it in, and so it looks like you're going through it. So why, for the sun to come out and shine, that's the happiest card in the deck. It's pure happiness that you're looking for. So you're just going through, there's some parts that are going through a spiritual awakening here. By balancing out these emotions, these worries, or the defeat or oppression when it comes on in, when that starts hanging around, that you, instead of staying stuck in that, just be aware of it. So when we're aware of it, what we're doing is we're allowing this stickiness of it hanging around, we're releasing it so the light can come out and shine, and how it comes out and shine, it comes out so abundantly. So the first card out, something's getting ready to change. Something's already in movement. It's already happening. The last card out is what would be where we're heading towards. Is the sun. Is the happiest card in the deck. So I feel like I'm currently going through a spiritual awakening. It shows me that. Yes, I am empathic, so I'm sensitive to energies, and it's very heightening. And currently it is, and especially right now, it is so heightened right now. And myself, I'm just not reacting and responding to any of it. I'm observing it when it comes through, and if it's coming through me, allow it to pass through. I surrender. When it comes, I will sit back and lay back and surrender and go, okay, I see you. I know you're here. Yep. You don't get to hang around, but I know that you're here, and I'm going to let that energy go through me, because I'm going to give you just nothing but energy of love, because I love me more than I love that other energy that's going through me, no matter where it's coming from. Yeah, that's what I got for you, Jackie. All right. Thank you so much for continuing on being a member. I love you so much. Well, I love everybody so much, but you know. You're welcome. All right, Ritu. Okay. Good night, Raquel. Till next time. Yeah, I'm not going to stay much longer tonight either, so. That can always change, but I'm not seeing it right now. All right, what's coming in for career-wise? Patricia is in the house still. I love you for sticking around and hanging around the whole time. It makes me so excited. It's an 0909. All right, can you show me career-wise here? Okay, what's hanging around is worry. You worry until no tomorrow. Ritu, it wants you to balance out that worry, not to let worry run the show. And operate with passion, operate with, yes, right. Operate from passion, operate with desire in the work that you're doing, and with excitement, you know. Enjoy what it is that you're doing, that's the truth. And continue on loving on yourself. And stop overthinking. No, I say it like it's just so easy, but there'll be a time. I know it took me years, but it got to be a time that like today, my brother can come up to me, what are you thinking about? And I go, I didn't even realize I was thinking, because my mind is quiet a lot. So, but I want you to stop overthinking, because this, you're thinking, when your thoughts come, it brings chaos in, the chaos comes in, then you stab yourself in the back. That energy's hanging around in your energy at once, which is operating from the emotional self. It wants you to balance that self out. It wants you to love on yourself a little bit more. Continue on going after your dreams when it comes to your career, with excitement, with passion, with desire. You know, that's the truth. It just wants you to keep moving in that direction. And look at them. We got the sun out there too. So you can be, so continue on operating from your higher self, not from worry. You know, when worry comes in, just be aware it's there and go, yeah, worry, I know that you're there, but you're not supporting me, so bye-bye. It is something like that. So anything else I could tell Ritu at this moment in time? No, nothing else right now. Okay. All right. I can't stop overthinking. I know. So if we're going to overthink, allow ourselves to overthink in the positive way. So when doubt comes in, go, yeah, I doubt. I know where you're going to take me. You're going to take me to that old, dried up, bumpy road that leads me to nowhere, but to the nowhere land. And yeah, I'm going to, you know, I no doubt you want to be there, but I'm going to trust. I trust I'm going in the right direction. I trust that everything's working out for my highest good. So we just, I mean, it's okay to overthink. We just want to overthink from the positive side. Let's flip it, baby. Flip it. Flip it time. It's a flipping time. Flip it, baby. Flip it. Just to, you know, allow those overthinking thoughts to come thoughts of a positive thought, that I'm on the right path. I'm going the right direction. I trust in my journey. I trust in my life. I trust in me. Okay, anyhow, that's what I have for you. Ritu. All right. Oh, Patricia went to bed too. Is that what the Me Too was? All right. Ooh. All right. Now, who else is here that has not had a reading? Let me know. Let me know. All right. I guess nobody's here that hasn't had a reading. Nope. I didn't mean to do that. No, you were talking about appreciation and hanging around. Oh, okay. Patricia, I love it so much. I am appreciative of you hanging around, so. And you too. That's perfect. All right, let's get, I'm just feeling I'm going to close off the show tonight, but let's get some other cards here. Show us how to end the night. It's for collective. Yeah, it's hibernate time. It's all right to go ahead and dream, get those crystals around you, allow yourself to have those crystal clear dreams. You know, hibernate, go ahead and rejuvenate. I think that's a clear message. Yeah, and give yourself some love. So Continue on inspiring yourself. Continue on with the courage, you guys. Continue on lighting your fire, lighting that light. Continue on burning things that are not working for you, for your highest good. Let it go. Continue on attracting your higher vibrational energy forward. I know we're not in a full moon cycle right now, but remember to use the moon cycle for your highest good, you guys. And let's see. And yeah, let's flip that script, flip that story to live in the energy of joy and delight. But right now, it looks like it's time for us to go to bed, go to rest. Or, you know, if it's not bedtime, go ahead and put some crystals around. That's what I see most in this card right now, is just go ahead and get those crystals around you to keep the purity of the energy, especially with all those solar flares going on. Maybe the crystals will help protect your energy flow while we're going through this. So you're like protecting your light. So you guys can continue on getting stronger within, okay? And so you can be able to see more too. You see more in your own crystal ball by remembering your dreams that are going on right now. Utilize those dreams that are going on right now as your crystal ball. So get that notepad, get that pen and paper right next to your bed, wherever you're sleeping. And when you're having that dream and wake up, write it down, because you're probably getting a lot of downloads. I know I am. And you get those downloads, write them down, so you can go back and look at them again when you wake up. Okay, I love you guys so very much. Until next time, I go live every Monday and Thursday nights, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and been pretty much doing a live on Saturday, not any particular time, a lot earlier than this time, and I normally only live then for an hour, maybe two. It's just a lot shorter. They're just quickie lives. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad you look forward to Friday mornings. All right. Until next time, have a wonderful, beautiful weekend. Bye-bye, butterflies.